All right, I got a special one for you today. We're going to be looking at our 2016 Thor Outlaw 37RB. This is a motorized toy hauler. We'll check out the whole exterior, then we'll jump inside, check out the garage, see what this bad boy has to offer. So first thing you'll notice, it is full body paint. You do have a clear coat over all those stripes. They're not decals, especially in this Arizona heat. That is a plus. You know, over a couple years, those decals sitting in the sun just look awful. But now this coach is on the Ford Super Duty chassis with the V10 Triton motor, 362 horse. You can see that tag right there. And it is on the 22.5 tires, so it'll give you a little bit of a better ride than the 19.5s that you see on a lot of smaller RVs. Now this thing, it's a double slide out. Or actually I should say triple awning. I just realized I didn't put the third awning out to show you. But you got one awning right here, your main coach awning. Then you got a secondary right there. Sorry, I couldn't take it out all the way with this other RV here. But you got a second awning right here over the second entry door into the garage. Pretty neat. Now, we'll go through all the compartments really quick. Of course, you got an outdoor TV there. You can see the speakers to the left and the right of it. Now the compartments, you got a good amount of space. So you got a little bit of top storage there, a little bit right under it. They're all side latches, no top latch. Another nice little one right there, pretty similar in size, a little bit wider. Not really a compartment, but an access point for technicians if they got to access your water point or your water tank. A couple outlets too. Here we go. Got your nice pass-through storage. So it's a top pass since it is a gas coach, but you still have it. And as you can see, a ladder extension. So very nice there. Like I said, a second entryway into the garage. That is strictly into the garage. It is a enclosed garage, so it's not an open floor plan. And then a little baby small compartment there. Still pretty deep. Looks like it's about 14, 16 inches. These are vents for the garage. They pop out. Now what's cool about this is it's got a dual option here. You can either go deck or you can go ramp, I guess you could say. But right now I got it set up for the deck because I just absolutely love showing this feature. Like I said, there's another awning that goes out right there to cover the deck. So really, I mean, 3 awnings on this thing, this is a party house. It really is. I mean, just looking at the side profile of it, you can tell the back angles up a little bit, and that's because you got the garage and an overhead bunk in there. Now this coach does come equipped with a nice little hitch. Let's get under there and check it out. You got an 8,000 pound tow capacity, 500 tongue weight. So very nice. I mean, if you're towing a car, or hey, maybe only one RZR can fit in here and you want to get another one or put some quads behind you, you absolutely can with that powerful hitch. So one slide on this side. It's in the main living area. You can see it popped out right there. They're gear driven. The other side compartments. Now right here, it looks a little rusted. Now honestly, I think there was a fuel station in here. These coaches, they do have an option for the fuel, but this one, I think they installed the next one and took it out before we got it, since it is 3 years old now. But fuel fill right there. 50 amp power service with the pass-through cord right there. It is a double AC unit, so you gotta have that big thick gauge wiring to be able to run everything. Here's the other side of that pass-through. You can see your inverter right here, and you can see it's an 1800 watt. So plenty of power. It does have a residential fridge inside. That's why you got the big inverter. Dump station. Looks like you also got your whole coach water filter, a flush, winterization, outdoor shower, a couple lines. And then as you can see, the dumps right there, gray and your black with the pass-through for the hole right there. So very nice. Makes it a little bit cleaner. Nobody likes dealing with that. Got a Cummins Onan 5500 generator. 55, you know, standard gas gens are about 4,000, but when you have a double AC, it is the 5500. And check it out, we got your house batteries. See, there's 4 of them in there. Deep cycles, hydraulic pumps. Not really much storage, but really an access point for the wiring and the batteries. And then of course your propane tank. Propane gallons, 31.3 if you can see that. And a little bit of storage right above that. And of course you can see your levelers down in there. It's a 4-point leveling system. Now this coach, it is quite big. So you do have your side view cameras right there and a backup camera. So those are perfect when you're on the highway, especially if you're pulling something, if you just want to get a good idea of how much space you got in between you and the car right behind you. There's your engine compartment. Single battery for that. Radiator, water line, horns, windshield wiper fluid, you know, standard stuff, air filter, nothing too crazy. Pretty standard front when it comes to an RV. Well, that's a quick walk through the exterior. I want to show you, I want to step back a little bit and show you that kind of how that roof works. See how it just angles up there and just gets all nice and tall? But they were pretty smart. They put the ACs on the slanted part of it, so you don't really have to deal with it in extremely much more height with this. So if you're going through overpasses or trying to park it in covered parking, it's not much different than a standard Class A RV, which is nice. A couple steps going in, a few more in there. Oh my gosh, it's actually a little cool in here. My gosh. All right, I'm gonna do a quick 360, give you the first look at it. Well, we'll go through everything here. So first off, let's just start off up front. Passenger seat, nice and cushioned. They do have cup holder, a couple compartments there. You got power outlets and then a speaker. This lifts up and pulls towards you, giving you a nice little desk for a computer. And then on the driver's side, you get, oh, about to lose you. Whew, that was close. You get your weight tag. As you can see, this bad boy is 26,000 pounds. Cup holder, mirror controls. Let's angle that down so you don't just hear wind. All right. Auto levelers there, electric leveling system, emergency start, sunshades, night shades, all that standard looking stuff here. There's your sun, there's your night. My motor's on, so it's going to stop about halfway in case you're driving and you don't want that much shade. You got your fuel, temperature, RPM, miles per hour, more temperature. Standard stuff up front, nothing too crazy. Dash fans, cab lights, generator. Here's the hump with the V10 under it. AC controls, and then that is, of course, your screen. That's going to show you your side cameras. It's going to show you your backup camera, all when you're driving. So very nice to have. But that's the front. I mean, the only other thing up here is you got 3 of these drawers. They're all connected. They're not super deep by any means, but extra storage. Now what's cool about this RV is it does have the overhead bunk. Now one of the knuckleheads I work with forgot to pull out this here little safety pin and ran it down with one of them in. That's why it's a little cockeyed. Got to get that fixed, but other than that, it is generally stay flush to the ceiling. So that's really cool. That'll come down to the top of the seats here and give you 2 additional sleeping areas. Well, 1 additional sleeping area for 2 people. Now here's your kitchen, no slide, TV right there above the entry door. And at the entry door you got your inverter controls, auto gen start lights, battery disconnect, and awning controls. But your kitchen, it's not bad. I mean, it's a Corian countertop kitchen, which is a plus. It is a little bit smaller, but they do give you the Corian covers to expand the space. So as you can see, nice and beautiful. It does have the oven. It does have the 3-burner gas stovetop. One thing I love, they give you a area back here to put both of these covers. If you're traveling, you can put them right there, and they're not going to bang around too much, not going to fall off if you hit a big bump. 3-burner stovetop. Oven below. Nothing on that side, but it is a pantry on the other. Nice little pull out. You do have a real backsplash too. It's not just a sticker, real tile. You'd be surprised at how often that doesn't happen. Sponge drawer. I always do that. I always pull that way harder than it should. Oh, fabulous drawers. Here we go. Under the sink. See, even with the piping there, you still get a pretty decent amount of space. And the sink. Nice little pull down faucet too with a pause. Standard microwave. Not a convection because you have the oven, but a massive Whirlpool microwave. Up top, you got your switch box, DVD player, and your line guard system in there. There is a satellite system on here. It's a line guard dome. Storage above the sink. And a little bit more storage to the right of that. So that's the kitchen. Pretty cool. You do have an AC right above the kitchen with a fan and a couple air ducts. So that's very nice. And the second AC system's right there. And it does have that quick release too. So if it's a hot day, you want to cool down, come in, just stand right under that. You'll get cool quick. Now your first slide, that corner, all the way down to that corner, right past that fridge. And it looks like it's about, I'd say about 18 inches. So not the deepest thing out there, but it definitely provides more space. Now this one has that new wide style Thor dinette. Now that table does drop down to turn into a bed. You would just use those cushions right there. And it actually, I mean, you can't be 6 foot and sleep there unless you like sleeping in the fetal position. But great for 2 kids, maybe 1 short adult. I mean, I'm 5'9", I could make it work. And then this thing does have 1 drawer right there. And surprisingly enough, I think this side does not come out, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so just 1 drawer. Little interesting, but hey, you know, I don't manufacture them. I don't make those decisions. Now, the only other little thing that kind of bugs me, there's a couple little things, but when you open these drawers right here, as you can see, since this one's on a slight angle, it does hit this drawer when it opens up. Small complaint, but still a little bit of storage above there. You probably will hardly ever run into that issue, but something to point out. Now you do have your awesome slow rise sunshade and slow rise nightshade. So and that is throughout the RV, and I love them. Those are some of the best shades in the business, in my opinion. A lot better than the old day and night shades, that's for sure. All right, got your Whirlpool fridge right here. It is just the standard 2-door, nothing too crazy with it, but it is provide you a lot more space being a residential fridge. It is quite deeper, and it does have the ice maker. Nice little LED detailing there with a nice little mirror. That same kind of tile work that you get in the kitchen. And that's honestly, that's the front galley portion of it. Besides, double AC control here, generator control, slide controls, water pump, LP water heater. These little device right here. This is cool that Thor gives you. And it will control everything. It'll control lights, levelers, generator. You can start it, stop it. You can run awnings. Oh, wow, I'm sorry, that's pretty blurry. Awnings, slides, lights, levelers, generator, all from this little remote. Very, very cool. All right. Honestly, I have one major complaint about this RV, and that's going to be the size of the shower. Now, let me wipe the sweat off my face so I can show you the size here. It's 2x3. It's not big. I'm 5'9". Plenty of high space, but it's gonna be a little tight if you got to bend down and wipe the old knees off. But it has a shower, and that's better than not. As you can see, there's no door separating the galley from the bathroom and shower, but it does have this little magnetic piece, which will go onto that piece and act as your separating door. Now that being said, you better hope you got people behind you that know you, because you're about to blow out the bathroom here. Now the bathroom, it is a separate toilet, of course. China toilet, not that plastic shenanigans, and they still got the metal sink in the bathroom too, which I love. They say this is storage. Realistically, no. Storage above the toilet. Storage above the left side of the counter. Then you got your medicine cabinet. Don't mind all that sweat on my face. Disgusting. It's only like 105 here. But what they always say, it's a dry heat. Don't worry about the dry heat. You know what? I think I'd rather be in 90-degree humidity than this damn dry heat at 110. That is absurd. Probably not. I say that until I get in it. Moving on to the bedroom here. Bedroom's on a slide. The bed's on a slide from that corner all the way down to that corner. No storage. Is there storage? Let's look really quick. No, no storage under. You know, actually, you know what it does have, if I remember correctly, if you lift the mattress up, You got a little storage there, but you got to use your head to lift the mattress if you're doing a recording on your phone. Huh. Just about break my glasses too. All right, so a little bit of storage above here. 3 of these. Once again, all connected. Decent amount of space, perfect for extra blankets or whatever. In front of this, it's another small complaint. This is your main wardrobe storage here. 3 drawers, both side, 3 wide, 3 small. If I'm not mistaken, they're all the same depth. And then on the right side, 3 of these bad boys. Pretty deep, which is nice. Except for that one. That one's a little bit shorter. Alrighty, we got your wardrobe right here. Your main wardrobe, I should say. Not really big, unfortunately. A little bit of storage under the TV. And that TV does actually lift up and come out. If you get any of those tall clothes, I don't know what you would store back there, but we'll just say it's closetry space. So as you can see, you do have a glass door separating the garage and the main living area. But we're not done yet. There we go. Little storage under the stairs here. Now you're probably wondering what these stairs are for. Well, there's a bunk up here. Pretty thin stairs. Don't come up here too drunk. But up here you got these 2 cute little beds. Storage all over the place. AC vent, windows. I mean, very awesome up here. If you got kids, got an area for a TV there, put their gaming console up here. My gosh, you know how much fun they're going to have. And of course, if there's ever a fire, you got your emergency exit only 15 feet up. All right, maybe not 15, but still. Let's get down without killing ourselves. All right, on to the garage. But before that, I forgot. I got to show you this cool little screen that comes down all the way down to cover this door. If the wife for some reason doesn't like looking at your motorcycle or your quad, cover it up. Here we go, the garage. Look at that. There's a little bit of wind out here, and it feels somehow fantastic. So you do have one thing that I do like. They did put like a wall AC unit in because it's not ducted back here. But you do have that wall AC unit, which will help quite a bit for those. I mean, most people generally get an RV to get out of the heat, but you never know. You find some crazy people. Let me open up some of these. If you're wondering what I'm doing, it probably looks a little weird on the camera. Well, overhead storage right now. Oh, that fan, I wish I could plug it in. Towels, blankets, you can store there or whatever. And you got 2 opposing couches. Now the couches both do sit like that or go flat, and then you can actually lift them up on the wall. Kind of like that. Make it a little bit flatter, and then you just buckle her in. But I like showing them both ways. And of course, toy hauler couch. Gotta have your beer holders. Normally those are drink holders, not in a toy hauler. It's an alcoholic beverage holder. Now, one thing that's cool out here, they do give you these 2 little benches. And that's exactly what they are. They're just a bench to sit on. But what you can do is, when both of these are flat, you do have a little space in between. Put one of those benches there, and this just makes it one massive bed. One thing I do love. Those are 5K hitch tie downs. And you can store 2,500 pounds in here. So actually, honestly, a pretty decent amount of weight. You do have a TV there. One of those vents I was telling you about right there. And then the awning. Power dive, but that's where the awning control is. Let's see, you also got fans, ceiling lights, multimedia player, standard stuff. And then of course your second entry with a step cover. So very, very unique, very cool. I think this is a bar. If that's an alcohol holder, this is definitely an alcohol bottle holder. So pretty cool. But that was a quick walkthrough of this beautiful 2016 Thor Outlaw 37RB model motorized toy hauler. I hope I gave you a good look. And you know what? If you're thinking about buying a motorized toy hauler, I think this would be a good option. Thank you so much for viewing. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.